To all you kids down there, I was once a child with a dream, looking up to the stars. Now I'm an adult in a spaceship with lots of other wonderful adults looking down to our beautiful, beautiful Earth. To the next generation of dreamers, if we can do this, just imagine what you can do.
This video was posted on 11 of July 2021, and on this day new age of space travel has started. Unity 22 Virgin Galactic spaceplane carried Virgin Galactic founder Richard Branson, 2 pilots, and 3 company employees, to the edge of space, flying to an altitude of more than 50 miles and experienced about 4 minutes of weightlessness. This spaceplane lifted off from company's facilities at Spaceport in New Mexico. This is the milestone in human space history and Virgin Galactic. Mr. Branson became the first in the billionaire space race between himself, Mr. Musk, and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, to successfully touch the edge of space as he jumped aboard a Virgin Galactic flight. Branson's founded Virgin Galactic in 2004. Branson started Virgin Galactic to take passengers on short flights to the edge of space, a sector known as suborbital tourism. The company aims to make access to space cheaper and more reliable through reusable launch vehicles. The company's spacecraft reach an altitude of about 80 kilometers to 100 kilometers, or about 260,000 to 330,000 feet, spending a few minutes floating in microgravity. This was the first private venture to go to space, return safely, and do it again. Once Branson tweeted, "I've always been a dreamer. My mum taught me to never give up and to reach for the stars. On July 11th, it's time to turn that dream into a reality aboard the next Virgin Galactic Unity 22. Virgin Galactic spacecraft Spaceship 2, which has 2 pilots in addition to the passengers, is docked underneath a jet-powered carrier aircraft known as Mothership Eve. With the spacecraft attached, the carrier aircraft takes off from a runway and climbs to an altitude of more than 40,000 feet. Then the spacecraft is dropped, free-falling briefly before firing its rocket motor and ascending to an altitude of about 295,000 feet, or roughly 90 kilometers. The spacecraft essentially does a slow back flip at the edge of space, with passengers spending a few minutes floating in microgravity, before it re-enters and then glides back to land on its runway in New Mexico. The company reuses the spacecraft, replacing the hybrid rocket engine and reconnecting it to the carrier aircraft. Cost of flight. Virgin Galactic has sold roughly about 600 tickets to passengers, from 58 countries at a price of $250,000, each to be in the first waves of space tourists. According to company filings, the list is widely believed to include celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Katy Perry, Justin Bieber. The company expects it could increase its prices substantially for the first commercial flights. The Sunday Times reported that Mr. Musk, who owns Virgin competitor SpaceX, has paid $10,000, £7,000, as a deposit to reserve a seat on one of Mr. Branson's flights. The date for Mr. Musk's flight with Virgin Galactic has not been set. The flight was a test of the space tourism experience that Mr. Branson is anticipating to start selling next year. The concept of space tourism is one of the most exciting emerging features of the wider tourism industry, and companies like SpaceX have already made waves by launching astronauts into space, and outlining plans to deliver various forms of commercial spaceflight in the near future. Mr. Branson's successful ride to the fringes of space and back had concluded a decade-long competition between the companies to be first to fly crew to space. This brief journey will be as impactful as Alan Shepard's 15-minute flight 60 years ago, this time by sparking regular tourist flights and beginning to test the hypothesis that suborbital flights by the wealthy will eventually open the space frontier to others. Going to space was once science fiction not too long ago. That's close to becoming a reality. Humans will go beyond space tourism and start interplanetary travel to our new colonies in near future. As of now, this is the starting of space tourism, which will take long time to grow to its full potentials. Thanks for watching. For new content, like, share, and subscribe. Press bell icon for notification.